Hello, everybody. This is Cool Frog with the Pit Girl. Today, Hannity. It's kind of interesting. This guy actually comes on Hannity and sits there and argues with him about energy independence. It seems to be very interesting to little listen. It seems like a lot of people on Twitter actually picked this little clip up and are adding it through. We're going to debunk the clip real quick. It shouldn't take us too long to actually go through this. I got some interesting information for us. So then here's the clip that everybody was so up in arms that he had out-talked Hannity, which, maybe he did, but maybe he didn't.
For everybody in the world, for sure that's true. It's now been going down. Oil prices have been going down for a month and a half.
He inherited energy independence, and we were a net exporter of energy. And now he's begging OPEC.
He inherited an economic downturn bordering on catastrophe.
He inherited,
at times like that, the price of oil tends to go way down. That's
you need to focus.
Sure
did he or did
So did he or did he not?
Did he not?
Okay.
Did he or did he not inherit?
Three
vaccines,
three
and monoclonal
vaccines.
antibodies. Did he also inherit energy independence? And did he inherit that we were a net exporter of energy? And did he not? And did he cut energy production by 40%? The answer is yes.
So the guy goes off and says, no. Here's the interesting one for you. This is the White House. America's energy revolution under President Trump produced affordable, reliable energy for customers along with stable, high-paying jobs for small businesses, all while dropping U.S. carbon emissions at the lowest in 25 years. The Trump administration led the United States to become the #1 producer in oil in the world while maintaining America's position as the #1 natural gas producer. The year 2019 marked the first time in 67 years that American annual gross energy exports exceeded gross energy imports. To safeguard the environment, President Trump withdrew from the Paris Climate Accord, after which the United States reduced carbon emissions more than any country in the agreement. Under President Trump, the United States continued to lead the world in greenhouse gas emission reductions, cutting energy related to CO2 emissions by 12% from 2005 to 2018. Natural gas production reached a record high of 34.9 quads in 2019, following the record high production in both 2018 and 17.
No, he did not cut energy production by 40%. Energy production fell because we were in an economic catastrophic downturn.
He fired Keystone XL pipeline workers. He rescinded ANWR and exploration in other places.
Built yet, Sean.
Keystone XL was not built yet? Oh, look at that Keystone pipeline that was actually already built. It was this part that was that's the red dotted line that wasn't built yet. So Keystone pipeline has actually been around for quite some time. Oh, look at that. The proposed Keystone XL pipeline would start from the same area in Alberta, Canada, as a Phase 1 pipeline. The Canadian section would consist of 526 kilometers of new pipeline. It would enter the United States in Morgan, Montana, and travel through Baker, Montana, where American-produced oil would be added to the pipeline. Then it would travel through the Dakotas, or through South Dakota and Nebraska, where it would join the existing Keystone pipeline in Steele, Nebraska. The phase generated the greatest controversy because it was routing over the sandhills in Nebraska. In 2015, President Barack Obama blocked the project, causing TC Energy to instigate a U.S. $15 billion lawsuit under NAFTA. On January 24th, 2017, Donald Trump took action intended to permit the pipeline's completion, whereupon TC Energy suspended their NAFTA Chapter 11 action. On January 18th, 2018, TransCanada announced that they would secure commitments to ship 500,000 barrels per day for 20 years. In January 20th, 2021, President Biden revoked the permit of the pipeline in the first day in office. On June 9th, 2021, the project was abandoned by TC Energy. Only 8% of the pipeline was constructed. It seems as though the Keystone Pipeline actually did exist. Isn't that funny? Interesting. It didn't exist.
Sean, that had no effect on energy production. Keystone Pipeline was not built.
We just went through that. Yes, it was.
Why is he begging OPEC?
Production in the United
Donald
States
Trump didn't beg OPEC. Why is he begging OPEC?
He's not begging OPEC. He
Yes, he
convinced
is.
OPEC, and OPEC is increasing their production in the month of January. Why do you call it?
Why does OPEC need to increase anything? We were pretty much energy independent. We didn't need OPEC to do anything for us, period. But here we are.
Rejecting him. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. He shut down
increasing production.
He dramatically shut down energy production in this
about
country.
that? Sean, I thought you were.
I'll
you're
tell you
all
why.
over the map here.
I'll
you
give
were
you
saying you
Sean's not all over the map here. Sean's trying to actually prove a point that we were actually energy independent and that prices of things were actually down. When I say the prices of different things were down, let's pull a couple little graphics up here for you. Let's make sure that we pull up the right one. So then, here's crude oil prices. Crude oil prices. Isn't this interesting? Let's see here. Look at 2016. All the way across the board. The most it cost was $47.12. Look at 2021. $49.73 is the lowest. Oh, look at the highest. $78.51. Really? Prices are down? Where? Show me where prices are actually down. That's not true. Not true whatsoever. Let's pull up an easier one for you to actually look at. I gotta make sure I got the right screen here that I'm looking at here. Too many screens up. This one here. So this one is, it goes back for quite some time. I'm just going to scroll to the top of it so you can actually see what it says. It's just weekly U.S. regular all formulations retail gasoline price, dollars per gallon. So you can see I'm not pulling your leg when I actually go through this or whatever. We can go back. Let's go back to 2014. 2014. Look at the prices. They're all over $3.60, $3.50. All over the board on that, right? Oh, look at the lowest at $2.40. 2015 was a little bit better. There's the $2.03, right? So then we get to 2016 where Trump's takes place here. It would be this week. It'd be at $1.85. It kind of increases a little bit, goes up to $2.30. I'm not saying that the guy was totally right on everything, but at the same time, when you actually look at the difference in prices, it dramatically went up. And you can see all the way through, not once does he go over $2 $2.80. Oh, there's a $2.91. Ooh, he still never hit $3. Never hit $3 whatsoever. But now all of a sudden here, look at this. Oh, look at the $3 increments all the way through to recent time. Prices are up. There's nowhere in there that the prices are actually down. Let's see. Let's finish this statement.
Like to pay high gas prices. I told you gas prices are going down, and Biden convinced OPEC to increase production. And then you said, why is he asking?
So prices are going down, he says, right? Let's pull that weekly thing back up for you. That was this one. In the last few months, he says. In the last few months. Let's see here. What's going on? Let's go back to November. 3.3, 3.4, 3.39, 3.39, 3.34, 3.31, 3.2, 3.275, 3.28, 3.29. It seems that it's increasing, I mean, it's a penny, but hey, you're going to tell me that it's actually dropping when it's actually increasing? Shove off.
Inflation
production
professor of economics at the prestigious Booth Institute in Chicago. Okay, if you want to cut,
which is awesome that he actually calls him out for his, he's like, the prestigious economist, that's gonna sit there and tell us what is what, and he's just gonna sit there and trash Hannity because he has no clue what the heck he's actually talking about. But he's the prestigious one. He's the one that went to the college to get this, be the economist. And he's going to tell us that, we were in an economic downfall under Trump. You got to be kidding me. Everything that this guy said is a straight up lie. Let's see what Trump actually said.
Under the Trump administration, the United States has increased oil production by 3.1 million barrels per day. That's some number. Never been anything like that number. For the first time in
3.1. Let's see here. Let's bring up the crude oil. Because that's what he's talking about, the price per barrel. I want to make sure that I'm giving you the right screen and not giving you the wrong screen. So then you can actually see here, it says crude oil first purchase price. And it's going to go back some time for us. It's all the way back into the 70s, though we didn't need to. And it's breaking it down by the month on how much they're actually spending. We can go back to 2004, or let's go back to 2013. Oh, what 2012? 98.9, 95, 89. I'm just using January, for instance. Oh, look at that. It was actually up to 2011 under Obama administration, 208. Look at under Trump, 35, 47, 63. 63. Oh, look, 2020. Oh, it actually went down. But then look at that jump. It went right back up. If you go through all of this, I mean, you can say what you want about people, but from 2016 to 2020 till January 2020, you can see these prices are all, not so bad, really. $67 a barrel was the highest. But here, let's go back to Obama's administration. Again, look at that. Look at that, 108. I mean, there's an awful lot of hundreds in there. So let's go into the Biden administration and see where he's at. He's at 78.51 right now. nowhere near $78 per barrel was Trump ever. You can look, you can see the numbers. They're right in front of you. They're right in front of you. Let's make sure that you actually can see these. See all these numbers? Not a single one of them goes over $70. Oh, look, that's probably the closest one, sitting at the 65. Oh, there's a 67. So, you know, it wasn't that he was the best, but at the same time, he's not sitting there pushing lies like the left does. Because look at these prices. Look at these prices. He's 68, 65, 78.51 is the current as of October. They haven't released anything yet. Next release date looks like it says, let's see if I can actually give you the little bottom part of that screen there. Look. Next time the release date is in February 1. February 1, we'll get, you know, a couple more months of fill in there or whatever to see what November and December are actually at. You gotta be kidding me right now. For this guy to be an economist and he's gonna sit there and lie to us and tell us that we weren't doing better under the Trump administration is ridiculous. I've never seen the price of everything go up so much.
Nearly 70 years, we have become a net energy exporter.
An energy exporter for the first time in 70 years.
And the United States is now the #1 producer of oil and natural gas on the face of the earth. To ensure we maintain this dominant position long into the future, we will never lose this position. My administration is announcing today that export authorizations for American liquefied natural gas can now be extended through the year 2050.
So again, who did what? Explain it to me again, because I didn't quite get all that with the information that I come across. It may not be 40%. I'm not sitting there trying to hash numbers and figure out where they got the 40% from. I'm assuming it had to do something with the highest that Obama administration 2 actually had to the lowest that Trump administration actually had. That's probably where the 40% comes into play. So, I mean, you know, you can play with numbers all you want and you can kind of throw some numbers in it or whatever. It probably wasn't necessarily exactly that's what it was. But you can still see, I showed you the prices on the crude oil. I showed you the prices on other things. I showed you that the Keystone was actually there since 2010. For this guy, this economist to come in and slam Hannity is ridiculous. Get over yourselves. If you like what you heard here today, you want to help me out, you go up and you put in buymeacoffee.com/coolfrog. You can follow me on YouTube and Twitch and Odyssey, as well as locals at justanotheropinion.locals.com. I am on Getter at The Pickerel, and I'm on Twitter at coolfrog. Thank you. Have a good day. Later.